Hey there, sexy mama. Johnny Bravo. What's going on, everybody? Mr. Bitcoin Maxi. We're all Bitcoin Maxis. Now, come here, take a look at this. All right, we're sitting at $109,000 still. Okay, so we're hovering here pretty good. Now, I want to explain to you all, just because I can't sleep, and I love making videos talking about Bitcoin. I love just ultimately shooting this shit with you guys, but at the same time, this is very important to understand that times like these is when you're going to build your wealth. Okay, times like these is when you actually want to be like, look, fear, right, fear and greed indicator is fear, so that's a good thing. When people and the index says fear, that's a good time, in my opinion and my experience, to go in there and buy. Now, that's when the wealth, real wealth building is made in your life. Okay, now we can't time the market. We beat a dead horse on that. We can't time the market. However, what we can do is realize and understand that times like these is when we need to go in there and be like, okay, I have a little bit of extra money left over. I want to put it in here because I want to become a millionaire. I don't want to be fucking broke. I don't want to be sitting here, shining fucking shoes. I'm not knocking you if you do that, but if you are doing that, we want to get out of that phase, right? We want to get out of that phase of our life. So what we got to do is figure a way out to get our shit together and to get our money up, so then we can go in here and buy things like this, buy Bitcoin. And when Bitcoin's at $109,000 from its all-time high of 124,000, just what, a few weeks ago, a month ago, right? Oh, eventually it's going to go back up there. So what do we want to do? What we want to do is buy some more. Not financial advice, but this is how we are going to get ourselves out of this rat race and this 9 to 5 and this constant money printing and inflation. And while everybody else is getting just left behind and getting to be just stressed out for money and don't know what they're going to do with their financial future. For example, like, there's people I know in my real life, their parents are freaking out. And imagine just our generation. If you're in your 20s, in your 30s, maybe even 40s watching this, you don't want to be that, right? And so you have to understand that when the market is red like this, that's the best time to go in there and say, you know what? I have a mindset to where I'm going to be ready, and I'm going to be understanding and telling myself that times like this is when I'm going to make the best decisions of my life. Okay. And I'm not sitting here saying that with some BS cliche statement. All right. I'm coming in here genuinely and telling you that when you see things like this, that's where your financial future is going to matter. That's where your financial future is going to come into play. And that's why I always tell you guys, you have to understand that the more better you eat, the more better you get yourself mentally, physically, and spiritually aligned, you're going to make better decisions. You're not going to be like, hey, I'm going to go spend my money today on some fucking Starbucks and a damn pastry at Starbucks. You're going to be like, you know what? No, that's not good for me. At the same time, I could save some money. I can put that into my financial future. I could stack Bitcoin with that. So I want to come on and make this quick video. Couldn't sleep, and it's like 12 o'clock, and I want to come on here and just give my quick take on that, because right now, this is the best time, in my opinion. Even if we go lower, even if we see Bitcoin go lower, this is, in my opinion, the times to have cash ready on the side. And I've heard other gurus out there that'll sit here and tell you, oh, I don't have no savings. All I have, my savings is all in gold, silver, and Bitcoin. The thing is, though, is that, do you want to buy Bitcoin at $124,000 and every time you get paid be buying the top? Like I said, I'm not trying to contradict myself, but we can't time the market. But we can be smart about having some cash on the side. I told you, every time there's 3 avenues. You have to have savings, an emergency fund, okay? And you want to have your dollar cost averaging, right? How much ever your dollar cost averaging, the amount that you have, whether it's like you have an allocated every month. One of your lanes is I have $500 a month, right? And then you try and save from what you're spending. All right. So I want to come on and make this video. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.